So I have a problem with Andrew Yang accepting Super-PAC money. I don't know if he's done it yet. I don't know if he's going to do it. I don't know what he's going to say. But the fact of the matter here is what he's been saying in policy and in rhetoric for months on end, since I've known who Andrew Yang is, he's always been against super PACs. His policies are geared against super PACs, dirty money, ending Citizens United, pro-democracy dollars, which is a fantastic idea. And it's if he accepts the help, the assistance from this outside organization, MathPAC, I believe it's called. If he accepts that help, he will be accepting dirty, dark money. Now there can be legit PACs, okay? Bernie has PACs. They're smaller organizations. It's like less than 1% of his overall income. They're from like nurses, unions, and a lot of just organizations of working people. And if Andrew Yang has one of those somewhere, who cares? That's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. It's just when it becomes about corporate sponsorship, you have corporate cash that could have strings attached to it. And this is where the perception becomes a big problem. If someone starts accepting super PAC money, not PAC money, super PAC money, it's usually from sources that are unnamed, they are corporate, and we don't know much about these people donating to a presidential campaign. It's just, it's too fishy. It's too suspicious. And progressives like myself despise super PACs, as most Americans should. I know it's America and corruption is baked into the cake at this point, but it's kind of like we really still need to reject it. It doesn't matter if it's normalized corruption. Corruption is corruption. Potential corruption is potential corruption. We need it out of the process. Andrew Yang himself knows this. Okay? He's not clueless. He's not hapless here. He knows what's going on. He's been railing against super PACs in policy and in rhetoric, and I expect him to follow through and deny help from this super PAC called MathPAC. Because there's basically a couple things he can do here. He can accept it. He can say, yes, this is MathPAC. They work for me. They're not affiliated with the campaign, but they are working adjacently to do some groundwork and whatever. He can acknowledge them and accept them. Or he can rebuke them. He can say, this isn't cool. I stand against this in policy and in rhetoric. And I will have none of it. Or the third choice would be he can ignore it. Not a great option. There's only one good option there, in my opinion. If you ignore it, that's even shadier. It means silence is complicitness. So that would be a horrible option. So, he's got to address it. He's got to rebuke it. And, he's got to be good to his word. If he does accept this money, he will be a hypocrite from what he's been saying since I've heard of Andrew Yang. Like, he's always been anti-super PAC, anti-dark money. So, to be continued. We haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything yet. Maybe when I get home, I'll find something out. I'm sure he will address this soon. But let's hope he makes the right decision. Let's hope Andrew Yang stays a strong grassroots candidate on his own with no super PAC money. Anyways, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and I'll meet you down in the comments.